following the signs. Scorpio, this one is for you guys. Where to begin? Lots of downloads coming in. I've meditated and I've felt very heavy after it, Scorpio. And I can only imagine if that's how I am feeling, it's probably only a fraction of what you've been experiencing right now. So I would like to take this moment to let you know that you are enough and you always have been enough. And this is a message that has come through as well. So I've got a few little downloads here that I will go through. The first that did come in was it worth it? Followed by bracing for the fall, holding on by a thread. Too much patience is not key. In my room, I'm safe. Undeniable. The pain. Anyway, I went into the meditation, you guys. This card was drawn for you from the Sacred Forest deck, and it's the Guardians of the Land, protection. Now, this card did come out with two others that I have packed away. I didn't take them. This one felt the most important, but the other cards that came out were healing and happiness. And I feel like these are energies that will be moving forward with you in the long run. Now, the protection card. This card speaks of learning how to retrust. Learning how to retrust the self. Basically, feeling safe to enter into the space and remembering the support that is around you. The soul loves the truth. And you could be feeling very guided at this time to really up the ante when it comes to your self-protective measures, Scorpio. For a lot of you, you've been involving yourself with people that do not value you. Connections, relationships that drain you, that don't refill you. And while this has been occurring, you've been tolerating it. You've been patient. You've been accepting. And that has come at a very large cost. Your sanity, your health, your mental well-being, your happiness, your joy, all being sacrificed. Now, that's not uncommon for the Scorpio. We get a bad rap, but we've got some of the biggest hearts out there. And it's unmeasurable, the depth of which we can love. Not only that, more so what we can feel. I think people miscomprehend just how deeply we feel, even when we do want to, mind you, even when we don't fucking want to, but it's a part of us. And it's because that we know that we have the ability to change something, that if something was causing that much detriment to somebody else, that we would look within, that we'd be willing to step away. More so at the benefit for others. You know, I mentioned in a short last week about the withdrawal and how we can go ghost. And this is at the benefit of others. Trust me, you don't want to fucking be around me when I'm going through it. And I think you can relate to that. The only thing that can happen there is that there is a tendency to become so withdrawn and so within that it's actually extremely hard to trust anybody, anyone. You are heavily protected, Scorpio. All right, you might sit back and be like, oh, I'm sick of fucking hearing it, protected, they're all around me, but I don't feel it and I'm alone and I'm going through this. And this is where you really need to dig deep. This is where you need to remember. And remember who you are, why you're here. You wouldn't be watching YouTube on tarot if there wasn't a part of you that desired to evolve, to get to the deeper meaning, to peel back the layers, to turn and alchemize all this shit into something better. And not only better for yourself, better for the greater good, for humanity. Now, something really, really interesting that did come out, the Book of Ruth, a message from that. Now, I don't have a great deal of biblical knowledge. I'm not going to sit here and promote that I do. However, I have grown up with a parent that is quite deep into it. And there's been stories and things that I've heard of over my life. This particular story, though, I really know nothing about, and I've done a bit of further research. So I had a message come through very clearly, and it's from the Book of Ruth. Now, this passage I know of, and you may know of too, if you have seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes, and that's where I recognised it from. And Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee. For whither thou goes, I will go, and where thou lodges, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. Where thou diest will I die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if aught but death part thee and me." Now look, it can be a little over your head in that biblical writing. But when I further looked into who the hell was Ruth, maybe you're Ruth, but Ruth was actually a descendant of Jesus. She is the great grandmother of David. And it's a very interesting story about her connection, not only with putting the benefit of the greater good before herself, but it also speaks of the profound insights into divine and human relations. And that's where this link comes in, is remembering your connection with the divine and remembering that you are protected. This will show up in the forms of things be removed from your path, which this might feel like a loss at first. It might feel like, oh my God, like, why haven't I heard anything from them now? Like, I didn't mean this long. Or abrupt changes, not being able to take that trip, not being able to go here. Divine puts things in place to protect you, Scorpio. And this is very much happening now. And it's your will that is going to help drive this forward. And that is to put yourself first. Protection is a must at this time. Whatever you're healing from, Scorpio, it's something that's really put you into this position where you feel like you're going through life completely alone. You've been overextending yourself to people that do not value you or care for you or offer the same in return, non-reciprocal. And with the depth of who you are, the essence of you with your scorpionic nature, you must be around people that allow you to feel safe, that allow you to feel like you can trust. Because as you know, if that trust is broken, it is extremely, if not inevitably, not going to happen type sort of shit to regain trust. Let's have a look at this, Scorpio. Let's dive into the tarot and see what has brought this on and what your guidance is moving forward. If there's any obstacles, and the advice. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is your reading and you're still here. I love you. And hit the like and subscribe. I would love to have you a part of the tribe. Okie dokie. Got the Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands in the reverse, Hierophant, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Let's just start by saying that you are beautiful, no matter your gender. You're someone that is very attractive, someone that is very alluring and magnetic. You've got presence. Could be very inspired, or you've been in an inspired space to start something up. Some of you could be entrepreneurs and, you know, whatever you've been working towards, it's been a time where you've been really putting yourself out there. In your obstacles, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. There's been a lack of boundaries with whatever's going on for you. You've been very probably accommodating and open with those around you or coming towards you. The advice here, though, with the Hierophant, like, it speaks for itself. The commitment with the divine, with the path, with your spirituality is very much protected at this time. It's almost like I'm hearing like Spirit is calling you home right now. Maybe you are opening yourself up to new gifts, new spiritual gifts at this time, or you are noticing your fuck, my intuition's on fucking point today. You're just leveling up in a sense, and because there's been so much time spent in this, whatever's forced you into this mode. Hang on. Sorry for the interruption there, Scorpio. It did definitely throw me off. I forgot what I was saying, but I know that we're on the Hierophant card here. Concerning in the potential outcome, and I don't believe this to be your energy. Now, someone is very cold and untrustworthy in a situation here. And this is probably just intuitively, this is coming based on you not doing what they want, what they expected you to do. Let's get some clarifiers. What's this Queen of Wands? Is this Scorpio's energy? Yes, it is. And we have the Four of Swords here to clarify that. So that is good. What can you tell us about the Queen of Wands here? Two of Swords. A lot of self-protection here going on. A lot of time taken out, downtime. This could be that it's safe in my room vibe, Scorpio. And it's like so many people are not aware this is what's behind her. Now, throw the genders and male, female shit out the door right now, because I'm just talking to you, Scorpio. So don't be like, oh, it's not me, I'm a gay. Yep, cool. Look how confident and strong she is, yet no one realizes what she's gone through to get to that fucking point. It's this Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Let your guard down, darling. What's this Ace of Cups in the reverse? Okay. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aries. Alright, we've got Aquarius energy here. We've got Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aries energy. here you are. Someone could have really given you an impression of like, yes, I'm down. I'm the boss, big boss man here. And someone's really communicated wanting to move things forward. There's something about the success here, Scorpio. We've got, Wheel of Fortune's here also. Someone come to you with a bit of a false narrative. Someone, it could be another fixed sign, but someone really gave you the vibe like, I've met them. I have met them. And now this isn't you just like having a crush. This isn't you just like, going through all these different people. It's not like you're out there doing that, because you won't really entertain things that aren't giving a lot of the time. So it's like in this situation where you have been overgiving, that's not because you've been naive and silly. Ooh, silly Scorpio just feeds into anything. No. This is like someone that is very, comes across like they know what's up. This is what they want. I'm on business. Put my emotions to the side and just say what I want. And I'm very adamant in the things that I want. And I desire success and forward progression, movement. This could be someone that was in the public eye, or this is also of energy of someone seeing how fucking glorious you are and the way that you hold yourself. The love that's like in every action. Now you can take that as you like, Scorpio. You might think, oh, I'm a bitch. You're not. You know yourself, like when you do something, you do it properly, and you are very much this do unto others as I would like done to me. And there's been a lot of opportunities, like because of your energy, you are very much attracting and riding the wave that the Wheel of Fortune will bring in, open to the opportunities. Not only open to, yes, I will do that if it shows up, but really open to the manifestation of opportunities. Like I believe that that's possible. I believe that that can happen for me. But someone has come forward and they have not been in a space of where you're at when it comes to emotional healing, emotional maturity. Because while he is very good when it comes to business orientation and going to war and shit like that, like he doesn't really like to talk about his feelings. Doesn't really see the benefit in all that healing stuff. It's like suck it up and keep marching forward. And like this person could have very much almost made a mockery of the whole healing context type thing. And being aware of it as well. This person is aware of spirituality and may even claim to be on the path. But this person has been like thinking of different ways to avoid actually following through with any healing. So if say for instance you've been discussing the idea of like emotional trauma and how to transmute that, like sharing how to work through something, how to unpack it, and you're very triggering to this person. I feel like a lot of us are to many. But you've mentioned something and someone has been doing everything they fucking can to try and like strategize around that to make it appear that they're doing the right thing. Tell us more about the Emperor here, Spirit, please. He's carrying a lot. You know, someone that's sort of walking around like, oh, yep, do this, do that, but very much stuck. Spirit, that's not nice. It's stuck on stupid. But it's like the weight of everything is very overwhelming for this person. And they don't realize, but they're replaying the same fucking lessons in different people constantly. And thinking that they're fucking a hero. Thinking they're a fucking hero. Oh, because I moved on to the next person. Okay, great. You've attracted the same fucking energy, mate. Oh, I get a real cocky, like, arrogance from this energy, Scorpio. She could crush him. Crush him emotionally with one fucking word. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? 9 of Cups in reverse. Well, he's moving pretty fucking slow to be on the wheel, isn't he? It's like, I trust the universe as I slowly edge my way in the direction that it's nudging me. I don't know, this is interesting. What is the Star in the reverse here? I just saw the 6 of Cups wanted to fucking jump out. Now we've got the 7 of Cups. Yeah. It's like someone has a lot of baggage, a lot of trauma, a lot of mixed emotions that are swirling inside them because they have not, the mind and the feelings have not met up. I don't know if that makes sense, but what's the 7 of Swords there? The Moon, Judgment in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. There may have been intention here, but it was not coming with stability. There was like this idolization of like, we could do that. Yeah, I see that with you. Like, you could have had some conversations back forth with this person, like stating wants, needs, hopes, you know, envisionment. While he was off doing somebody else after the message, or she. But it could have also been like an impulsive jump into something without actually really understanding the job, understanding the task, understanding what the connection was for them, understanding the opportunity that was opening up for them to actually start doing this. I feel like you were very healing for someone. The Moon, there's just so much not being said. And I don't know about you, but I don't do unexpressed emotions. And now look, depending, of course, the situation and the scenario with unexpressed emotions. But I feel in this situation, Scorpio, there's a lot that should have been said, a lot that should have been addressed. What's the Hierophant card here, Spirit? Magician and Strength. In the reverse. I don't know. Are they meant to be? Yes, they are. Could be dealing with a Leo, but there's been a lot of like Magician in the verse, like that's icky. There's a lot of controlling and weak-minded, easily influenced manipulation. Someone wanting to have one over you in something, like, how dare you be more healed? How dare you be more fucking leveled up? Or I don't know, whatever that is for you. Who's the Queen of Swords in the reverse? This could be your energy, Scorpio. Or this is... could be dealing with another Scorpio. But this, most likely, whoever we have been dealing with in this reading, but that's someone not even open to the idea of changing anything. I don't need to change. I don't need to look at myself. I'm good. Why is this all showing up for you today? Well, this is showing up, Scorpio, because you are now needing to really follow this protection. You're needing to really now be decisive, be discerning. No, I cannot. You fucked me over. No, I cannot. It's just you're going to really have to be strong in this and know that you are supported and you're safe. Tiger lilies. That just come into my head. And I was actually told to grow tiger lilies. And that was a message that had come from my grandmother, who was also a Scorpio. Tiger lilies are very protective to grow around the home. You're needing to, I'm getting sidetracked. You're needing to really step into this energy right now because there's someone that wants to come towards you. We've got a King of Wands here. 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Someone that is wanting to invest in a relationship, in a happy home, in stability, in family life, in having something that they haven't previously had. Healthy love. Who is the King of Wands to you? Could be someone who also has Cancer in their chart, but someone that has... What's the energy of the Chariot? Like someone that is coming towards you right now. Someone that is very much into the whole transmute your pain. Someone who's very woke. Someone who's more on your level. Like Chook, you know, he's on my level. Sorry, but go watch Muriel's Wedding. It'll cheer you up. Someone's coming towards you, Scorpio. Scorpio, know this person. This has been a long reading. You know this person, but you haven't heard from them in quite some time. But they're thinking about you and they're wanting to come towards you. This person has overcome a lot. They're not sitting around crying over spilled milk. Like they're open, they're ready for someone potentially like you because they got their eyes on you. Closing message for Scorpio, and I may get an angel card for that. But yeah, I didn't even realize the time, you guys. But we're here, and if you're still here, rock bloody on. Nature. Couldn't have said it better, angels. This is where you are recharging tranquility, serenity, peace. You need to be able to sit with yourself, to be able to have time to be present, to smell the fresh air, to feel nature around you, like how the guardians of the land, they want to protect you. And this energy is inviting you to come out into it so they can connect with you. Keep an eye out for a feather, I'm hearing. Scorpio, I send you my love. I hope this reading has resonated for you in the ways that it will give you guidance. I love you guys. Keep following the signs and I'll see you in the next one.